Alright folks, and welcome back to another episode of West of Loathing. When we last left off, we had finished up all the stuff for Breadwood. So, time to get on with the rest of the stuff we have here. Nothing from Alice. Thinking today we can go and visit Reboot Hill, probably. Let's head off that way. Ooh, free meat. And there's a goblin there. Gotta hand it to you. You nearly got me. Ha ha ha. You give me valuables or I beating you up. Why make things myself when robbing easier? Alright. Hitting me, foolish goblin, am twice as tall and 6 times meaner being. Tearing off your legs and kicking you with. Oh yeah. That's right. You better keep on stepping. Okay, so here we are at the Reboot Hill. It's just paint. Okay, let's see what we got. So here we find a ghost of an elderly woman holding flowers. So we'll see what clues she'll give us here. We can go through them. Okay, she's just trying to find the granddaughter. And let's see, what can you remember? Well, the name ended in a vowel for first name. Must have been 40 or 37 or 42 when the granddaughter was born, so the grandma was born in 1800s. That's 1837 to 1842. First name was longer than her last. But wasn't buried next to any of the daughters, and she passed away at the same age as Becky. So those are all the stuff. Oh yeah, and then her favorite hobby was knitting. And that goes back to the clue that we found at the Kellogg Ranch in a couple episodes ago. Okay, so we'll be back in a moment. Just show how you kind of can figure this out. I do have it all on a piece of paper here that I've kind of worked through. Before we do, let's see if there was a book that we were looking for. I knew we'd picked up percussive maintenance. We just need to add it, actually. I'll just go here, I guess. There we go. Hey, and there it is. Percussive maintenance. Alright, so we'll give ourselves that skill. Yay. Allows us to fix things by hitting them really hard. Alright. So back to this mystery here. We have we'll start over here. This is the grandma's grave. And she was born 1800, so that's where we get the whole 1837 to 1842. All the rest of these we'll come back and look at later. Then we have all of the graves of the granddaughters here. So we got Becky, Lilith, Leslie, Peril, Pamela, Penelope, Patricia, Lenore, Lilani, Paula, First Becky, Fiona, Faye, Linda, Margaret, Madeline, Mezzo, Becky, Meredith Smith, Magdalene Smith, Melissa Smith, etc. So a bunch of those, basically all the Beckys, don't match. But other than this, we can go through, we can look at all the different dates, and we've gone through this in previous things, and yeah. Come down to 2 options. One is longer than 8 characters, one is shorter, and with the clue from the Kellogg Ranch, you can choose between Magdalene and Melissa. So we'll say, did her name start with an M? And since we know it was less than 8, we'll think it's Melissa. Was it M-E? And was it Melissa? There it is. How could I have forgotten? Poor sweet Melissa. She drifts off, gently places the bouquet in its base, and then fades away into nothingness. And we get a ghost flower. So there we are, we helped out those people. We got this, we got the marmot skin cap, which unfortunately we can't use. There's Peggy Immortal, of course. Got some tripe pie. Let's see what that's all about. Pie, crust filled with intestines. It goes to show one man's nightmare garbage is another man's dinner. Yeah, tripe is an interesting thing. We got this dude who aged backwards, Benjamin Button style. Yep. We got Clean Willie Hinks. Bucks Jeansley. And then here's the, I think it's Sweet Gang. So for the Sweet Gang, we have to make sure we're really ready to go. This is probably one of the toughest fights in the game, honestly. This may be the Necromancer fight, I don't know. But it was very challenging on some of the previous playthroughs that I've done. So make sure our speed is high enough so we can hit them with dynamite if we need to. And probably should up our attack damage as well. Alright, let's see what we got. Should we dive in? Let's do it. Here we are. So we got enough speed, that's good. Okay, so we got Guinevere Sweet there. 54 muscles, so she's a Moxie type. Okay. That's a pretty high Moxie. Vain, Mysticality type. We got Muscle type up here, and Brutus, Muscle type as well, with 81, which is much higher than us. Mysticality types, can't remember, but I think they only boost stats in this fight. They don't increase, or they don't deal damage, at least not consistently. So we'll probably try to get rid of the muscle types first, and probably that Moxie type, because that Moxie type can really hurt with Moxie 73 there. So going over here, sweet. Now we have a few ways of dealing with this. We probably want to get rid of a couple things in one shot, just to keep us from taking any damage or much damage at all. So we might just start with taking out the sniper here, the Moxie type. Yeah, not sure on the Mysticality type. I seem to remember they didn't deal any damage, it was just the other ones. But I think they boost the stats of the other ones, so it ramps up really fast. Alright, let's take out this sniper. First off. We do have this one too. That'll deal. Now we probably want to use that on someone else. 183 for the total. We could stun them. 2 action points. We got 9, so we can do 4 actions total. Let's just take them out. Take them out the easy way since we've got it. Only 8, man. Alright, well, that's fine. I'll take one of the muscle types and probably, that'll only deal 102. Probably want to stun him so he doesn't do any damage. Yeah. Yeah, because then Alice can take out the other muscle type. I think that's a good idea. And then hopefully the Mysticality types aren't too much. Because otherwise if they attack us with like Mysticality style, that'll be a problem. Alright, let's just try stunning this guy. He's 64 muscle, man. They scale fast. Alright. Bap him. Doc can take this and take out Elaine. And hopefully the other 2 don't deal any damage. Okay, cool. So yeah, +3 to all stats. That worked for me. Because we have Doc here, so that's not a problem. Take this guy out. And then for these other 2, Doc can get one of them. And we can probably melee him down. 56 to 165. Nice. Bap, bap, boom. What about a vein? No match for the bone saw. Fantastic. Alright. Alice is, of course, learning some more stuff. And we get the sword now, which is fantastic. Sweet sword. So what else we got here? Plot 2. Oh. Stop. I just want to go to the right. There we go. Quote unquote professional sword swallower. So we got these 3 little things here. Let's unlock them. So open the door. We got document. It says there. And then an object. Let's take the object as well. So these are clues. We'll go through how to piece them together. There's a key fragment as well. This one we'll pick the lock. And we get our next clue from this. Acoustic. Another key fragment. And safe cracking for this one. And then oihi. And the last key fragment. Alright. So we take these and we can assemble the key. And we get a tontine key. Voila. Cool. And then we'll piece that stuff together and get the clue. In a little bit. Once we finish up the rest of the stuff at the graveyard. Okay. Another thing here. Old Dead Tom, 1619 to 1833. Yeah, they took him a long time to get around to this. Either he was very old, or they didn't know exactly when he died. First lady bicyclist to ride off a cliff. And you got a picnic. Sugar guns, of course. And some gothic camo as well. I'll give a spooky resistance. Yeah, we already have pretty high spooky resistance. And we need to make sure we're not down against any moxie types. So that's what we're using right now. Just using it to boost that. Yeah. That one guy. Yeah, you know the one. Tried to eat a live eagle on a dare. Alright, we got a skeleton here. My name's Bernard, but shh, lower your voice, they'll hear us. The cultists? Yes, they're reanimating dead people. Can you imagine having to walk around with your skin on? How embarrassing, not to mention cold. Okay, I'll let you know when it's safe. So, maybe you can help this dude out. And sure enough, there are the cultists. Let's crush their barrier of whirling bones. Done. That's kind of a gate. Again, this is can be a pretty challenging fight if you're too low level. Probably want to bump up our mysticality for this fight. Get it closer to the moxie because it uses the highest. Alright. Let's interrupt their ritual. Shall we? Throw a rock at the skeleton and it instantly explodes. We were using that skeleton. You guys are jerks for using skeletons in the first place. Alright. So, mysticality type, mysticality type, mysticality type. And I believe these guys do spooky damage, which is just fine for us. So we got spooky resistance. So 52 damage on the target. One of the cultists, or we could, when we have plenty, we could just do the 1-2 punch thing. Yeah. Honestly, it's probably the easiest. Just take them out. The only 2 of them will deal damage, which we should probably be able to tank. Don't even need to beef up, look at that. Alright. Unfortunately, no skeletons. Just use shotgun. Yeah. Not that it matters. Yeah. Just 10 HP, that's fine. Easy. Okay. Take this next cultist. And boop, 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 boop. Bada bye. Doc to heal us. And we just have one more. Easy peasy. Boom, boom. It's weird because those are bones. You'd think that Alice would be able to do it. Hey, that works. This is a little logic. Bam. Alright. So much for those dudes. Wrecked their stuff. Cool. See if there's anything else here. The dangerously advanced next mechs. What we got? Yes, quite an unfortunate name. Let's see what this is. Nothing of interest in there. Nothing but 3 bedrolls and a stale smell. I feel like there's something you used to be able to get in there, but maybe we need a note or something before we can go get it. Can't remember. Well, anyhow, let's go over and help that dude out. Let him know that the cultists are gone. Let's see what we got. Got the black hood. That might have been, we need to wear that to be able to do it. I don't remember. But can't change our hats anyhow. So, can't blend in. There he is. How you doing, dude? He looks super scared. You know, only had 15% spooky resistance, but still, that's enough. Alright, Bernard. We took care of the cultists for you. And he gives us his worry stone. Thank you. Alright. So now, let's look at that clue. To solve this mystery, let's start by taking the letters that we got from each of the different items and arrange them in a grid, starting with the first, then the second, then the third. Now, what happens if we take these letters and we group them going in a vertical direction instead of the horizontal that they were originally presented in? If we do this, we can see it starts to spell something out. And if we rearrange all of these letters, we can see that it spells out the clue, which is Boot Hill, 8th tree. So what happens if we go and check the 8th tree outside of Boot Hill? So there's 5 of them here to the left. So if we go this way, if we go right to the 8th tree, we find a tontine treasure chest. Look at that, with an unbreakable ruby. Fantastic. So that's how you get the unbreakable ruby. And that is everything to do at Reboot Hill. Taking care of the skeletons, helped some people out on their quests, and solved a little puzzle. Let's head back to Breadwood and enjoy some nice rest. Ooh, 4th is the 4th of nothing but time. But that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching.